die. There, you happy now? I said die. Did you have this yesterday, or did you just get this catalyst? Because I don't remember fucking seeing it. But then I didn't look too hard, so you might have had it, and I just didn't notice. You have Trinity Gold too, actually.
For
I didn't even
generations,
notice you had that
the
one.
Dreaming City housed one of the Awoken's most closely
I didn't look
guarded
too
secrets.
heavily in the energy
She is
catalyst,
known
did
as
I?
Riven, Riven of 1,000 voices, the last known Ahamkara. She has been taken,
I think I didn't.
and her death is your calling.
Well, you've got another one that's actually half decent on the bows, which is fucking Trinity Gold, the arc bow too, which isn't done. Oops. Celestos Catalyst isn't done, lol. I probably just didn't notice them I didn't go down to the energy ones because I only had to do 5, remember? So I did most of them in the kinetic slot. Remember, I did like Arbalest and fucking what's it called? Monte Carlo. All those ones. This is a primary, but this is not the worst primary on the... Well, it kind of is, but whatever. You better not have fucked with this subclass again. I'm about to find out. Oh yeah, I forgot I hate bows, and I actually have to land headshots because they do no damage otherwise. Oh no. But yeah, I did 5, remember, because you told me to, and then I'm like... That was it. Like I said, the more you get done, the more chance of more catalysts are going to drop. To the point is, if you exhaust all the catalysts you have, as in complete them all, it will start dropping new ones. Like, that's not me just saying that. I've experienced that in the past, where it won't drop a catalyst until you bother to go complete the ones you've already got. And I've seen evidence of other people saying it too, and a bunch of people say, no, it's rubbish, and it's really not. And the reason why it's really not is because I've experienced it. Because you know my account has like hundreds of strikes on it and everything, right? Like, no, at this point it's like tens of thousands of strikes, right? And for me to not drop a catalyst is fairly unusual. Well, some of my catalysts wouldn't drop until I finished the other ones. So, you know, that's normal. So as long as you have catalysts that aren't completed, especially some of the older ones, by the way. You know, the really, really old ones. So I'm talking like the first generation of catalysts, right? If you're holding those, you will not get new catalysts. Unless, like, or you won't get new catalysts at a very good rate, right? Because they're all fucking tied together in the loop pool. I'm fairly sure that's why it was just spitting shaders at us left, right, and center. As well. And when it got bored of shaders, it finally coughed up a catalyst after like 100 strikes. And it was like 100 strikes. It was more, I think, right? It was a lot of strikes. Because I did a lot of strikes, you did a lot of fucking strikes, I did even more strikes. And eventually it coughed up, and that was like hours of just running strikes. And I'm not running them slow either, I usually just fucking power blast through them, right? I don't even care if there's teammates there or not. It doesn't bother me, it's just a normal strike. I can solo other shit. Did you fuck this subclass up? You fucking... Oh, stop it! I swear to God, Mark. I take that off for a reason. Void explosion damage doesn't count as weapon kills. Motherfucker. Do you even have the gauntlets that give you perfect draws? What have you been doing as well now? What the fuck is flashing in here? Or was that something I did? I think it might be something that was something I did. Oh well. That's what it was. It was get bow kills. Or I'll be asleep, one or the other. What campaign? The campaign's gonna be like 10 minutes long, probably. You know this isn't gonna take me that long, by the way. This bow isn't that bad. I'm at 27% in 9 minutes. Your plate's not coming yet? Yeah, it probably won't have. Get fucked by China. There has been a Sunday, remember? Things tend to not move very quickly over the weekend when it comes to international shipping. I have noticed this. Well, you were buying black plates anyway. You'll just... Probably because they don't... Sony haven't made any plates, to be fair. That's why you're buying black plates. I would have bought the Sony ones had they made some. Just for convenience, and they would have come quicker. But Sony haven't bothered to make any Pro plates. At all. And it's been like months. It's almost like they don't give a shit. So I just want to make the PlayStation match the rest of the stuff here, because honestly I think the white looks silly on the PlayStation, especially when it's with a bunch of black stuff on your fucking setup, right? Yours is probably not as bad as mine when it comes to everything being black. Because this goes on a... Well, it's under the desk now and it doesn't even matter. But you know what I mean? This goes with a black and glass computer. With a black desk. The only thing that's not black here is probably that television. And you can't see that because the television doesn't have a bezel anyway. Right? Because you know the G-Series television is silver on the back. It's about the only thing here that's not black. Maybe the Switch counts because it's got red and blue on it. Right? But that's because the G-Series television is just titanium, right? On the back, or aluminium. I don't know which. It's a metal, right? They don't bother fucking anodize. They just polish it up usually, or, you know, matte it up, right? That's why it's silver on the back. But the television's so fucking... Bezels are so tiny anyway, you don't see that, right? It's... You just see the black little inner frame from the screen. And then, like, the very edge ridge of the edge on metal, right? And I have the television anyway on a gas, you know, on a spring arm too, on the, you know, clamped to the desk. Now normally I wouldn't clamp a television to a desk, but this is a big desk, right? Like I said, this desk is what, like 1.8 meters by 0.8 meters, right? So 180 centimeters by 80 centimeters. It's a pretty substantial heavy desk, motorized, you know, one of those fucking motorized desks. So it's really heavy base, if you know what I mean. So it's not going to tip over, even if the, you know, the TV's on it, right? On an arm. Well, they're not done yet. So I've got the television on an arm now, and I have like a proper fucking swing arm that can move up and down, left and right and everything. And then I have the monitors on proper arms now too, instead of static ones. So I can move them around if I need to. But just to give you some context, this 55-inch television takes up a lot of the desk. Like, lengthwise. Like over half of the width of the desk. it's bigger than half the desk. Side by side, my 27-inch monitors, which are stacked vertically, and then the 55-inch television are literally the full width of the desk. Like side by side with a little gap between them. It's that's why the PlayStation and Xbox are now under the desk. On it. Because otherwise I would have had to put them... Yeah, I would have had to... Well, you don't have monitors in addition, right? That's why I had to put the... Otherwise I would have had to put the PlayStation and the Xbox behind the television, which I used to do, but it's just really difficult to get out of them behind there, right? If I want to, you know, plug a cable in or mess with it. Now, I've changed my setup anyway, so I don't even need to plug cables in anymore. As you know, I can just switch the output to the capture card. Using, what's it called? Like a HDMI switch. Like a KVM switch. They can all be plugged into the capture card, and I can just switch between the inputs, whichever's turned on. So they all run through the computer, basically. Even the computer... By the way, the funny thing is the computer runs through the computer. Because don't forget, this capture I'm doing now is the HDMI coming out of the graphics card and going into the back of the fucking capture card on the same computer. And then the pass-through going to the television. Because this is the capture card you're looking at. This output, right? Whereas... That's not even it. That's not even going anywhere. Source. Where's this go? Is this going to it? Okay, there we go. You can see the difference there. I'm flicking between them basically. If you see the glow that's happening, because I can see it happening, right? That's direct capture from the computer. That's the capture card. There is a difference. They're both using a HDMI source. Sorry, what's it called? A HDR source, right? But the graphics card, the capture card does tone mapping back to SDR, so it's probably slightly wrong and slightly warmer because of it. But look, you see it? Like the glow changing as I flick between them. Right? I don't know how much it comes across on stream when changing them. On my preview, there's like a tint change. The reds become a lot more red on the capture card. I think is the best way to describe it in my preview window. So my PC is capturing itself, which is funny. Now, most people run that same setup with two PCs. They capture one PC with the other PC on a pass-through, you know, doing that. I'm not doing that. I could do that technically if I hadn't, like, the laptop could do that, if you know what I mean, to my main PC. That would mean having the laptop over here. Oh no, that's just late. It's had updates on other platforms for a while now. That's a late Red Dead 1 update. Just remember, I think they did a Switch 1 fucking one, and they also updated the PC release as well. I think they just got around to it when they could be asked. That's what I think happened. When they could be bothered, they updated the PlayStation. Because Red Dead is getting a sequel at some point, probably, Mark. They've already probably started on the Red Dead Redemption 3 game as well, in the background. That won't be out for another fucking like 4 or 5 years after fucking Grand Theft Auto fucking 6 releases. But hey, they've started it, so you know. They keep delaying Grand Theft Auto 6. I generally think it's because of the climate change in politics, though, where... Well, the Red Dead Redemption games are. I'm worried for GTA, though, still. Because the guy who wrote the original, you know, story for the GTA games and everything isn't working on this game. And you know I'm worried about the whole fucking... the message, basically, being injected into the GTA games, basically. Like, is it going to turn into lots of fucking gay pride parades on the fucking game that you can't blow up with pipe bombs? We'll know soon enough. Because I have no problem with them putting, like, you know, fucking gay pride parades or fucking trannies in the game. If you can murder them with a fucking pipe bomb and blow their parade up, that's fine. This is GTA. You should be allowed to do that if you want. Nothing was sacred in the past, right? Right? But if they make it so you cannot blow up this woke bullshit in the game, right? Because it's insensitive, they can go fuck themselves, right? Because you can blow up everyone else's car, so why can't I blow up the fucking Pink Sparkles car? That's my problem with it, right? It should be equal opportunity murdering. Right? If you're gonna put somebody who thinks they're a fucking princess unicorn with a fucking horn sticking out of their head, right? I should be able to blow... Yeah, the disabled people too. I should be able to blow up someone's wheelchair, right? And their mobility scooter, right? If I can blow the legs off someone, I can blow the legs back on someone, right? This is GTA, right? That's the sort of satire we're here for, right? Right? I don't advocate for killing anyone, but if it's a video game and you're putting this bullshit in, don't protect people from it. And yes, there'll be videos going viral of people blowing up the Pride Parade, but who cares? It'll be funny as fuck, right? To watch people rage over it. Because that's part of the problem as well. When they put this crap in video games, they protect it from you being nasty to it in video games. Right? Like, a good example is the, you know, Dragon Age Veilguard, where they put these stupid non-binary characters in there, and then you can't tell them to shut the fuck up in the game. Right? And stop whining about their problems that you don't care about and go kill themselves or something, right? In-game. Right? That was the problem. Not that they put it in the game, but the fact they protected people from being able to tell them to shut the fuck up. Because there was a character in that game that was a particularly nasty piece of shit, right, basically? That was like some non-binary freak, right? And you weren't allowed to be nasty to the piece of shit. In the game. So people just memed on it. Because in past Dragon Age games, right, you could be mean to everyone. right? If you want to. Being evil was part of it, right? If you want to be an evil piece of shit in the game, you could. And you could be evil to everyone. But then they put this crap in the game, and it's like, no, you can't be mean to a trans person. No, I definitely can. Just say I'm being mean to anyone. Or don't put it in the game. That's what people get mad at, right? It's not putting it in the game in the first place. Although I do get mad at the body type 1, body type 2 bullshit. Just get that out of there and just put male and female. Nobody cares, right? It's the most stupid virtual signaling anywhere, because even the trans people would acknowledge that there's a male and a female body type because that's sex. And they argue that sex is separate from self-identity. Well, that's fine. Sex still exists, right? You're retarded. But yeah, right? So even they would say that's dumb to put body type 1 and 2 is nothing but virtue signaling from idiots who don't understand the issue. That's the problem I have with it, right? It's just male and female. One has tits, one doesn't. Get over it. There is no third body type. Unless you want to include fat. And then just call it Discord moderator. Which I'm perfectly fine with. And then they'll rage over that. Okay? I am an equal opportunity offender where I just make fun of everything and everyone, right? I don't care. I will offend everybody. Equally. Alright, there you go. You stupid bows done. You happy now? It didn't take me till 1. It took 700 kills. Whoopie fucking do. There's some more. Now it's 721. Alright. Are you happy now? Huh. You know the bow I just pulled? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete it. Because it's power 200 and it doesn't matter. Unless you want like Trinity Ghoul or something, I don't know. There's quite a lot of these energy weapons are actually really easy to do, Mark. That I didn't realize. Like, Telesto's probably fairly easy. I'd imagine Lord of Wolves isn't that bad. Trinity Ghoul's fairly easy. I'd imagine these two aren't bad either, Ergo Sum and Telesto. Assuming you have an Ergo Sum, that is. I don't even know if you have one lying around or not. Do you want to do 3 more? I mean, that's up to you. Like, which 3 though? Because I named more than 3 when you... Because there's a delay, remember. You want to sign in? Why is it saying incorrect login? What do you mean? What's Dim doing? Is Dim just offline at the moment? Because I swear it's not. What was that about? Stupid program. Which 3 though did you want, Mark? There was more than 3 I named. I just wanted to see if you had an Ergo Sum. You don't have an Ergo Sum. Oops. We can't do that one. Probably have to get you an Ergo Sum at some point. So it's a fun exotic sword. You remember the Arc one that I used to just run around electrocuting things with? Yeah, that. There's Tessellation in here. There's Telesto, Trinity Ghoul. Is it these 3 you meant? Telesto, Lord of Wolves, Trinity Ghoul. Tessellation's here. Didn't you have the Exterius Catalyst? But it's... Those 3? Okay, that's fine. Let's get the Telesto out then, shall we? Oh, I'm just gonna get one from collections. It's faster. Exotic. Energy. Where is it? Tessellation's here too, remember. I could do Tessellations at the Lord of Wolves if you want. It's up to you. Where's the Telesto? First page? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I mean, I'm blind. Alright. What is this one? Wait. Oh, it's because it's not applied. Okay, 300 combatants. Yippity fucking doodah. Let's take this off in case I need primary. I mean, Telesto is always a fun one to just use for random shit sometimes. And it breaks the game occasionally. Trinity Ghoul is actually a good bow, regardless of whether I like bows or not, as well. And Lord of Wolves has been meta a couple of times, randomly, when they accidentally buff it, right? So not the worst weapons, honestly. Lester's got a bit of AoE to it too, so it's not like a really bad one to do. And it's only 300 apparently, so about 80-ish per run usually when I, do this. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Oh, the ammo generation goes way up. Whoa! Okay, I didn't know that. That's a new stat, remember, so you wouldn't have saw that before. But yeah, I did my Guardian rank 11 by doing the last of my couple of... I already had like the harder ones done, if you know what I mean. I already had Avalon and like what's the other one? Hypernet. I already had those two done on my account. I have to do the easier ones. So that's why when you're like, oh yeah, those ones are hard. I'm like, no, they're not. What do you mean? I did them on yours as well. Your previous account, remember, I did everything except the last two because you weren't 550 at the time when we were doing them, if you know what I mean. And you needed to be 550 to do those ones, if you remember, or recommended to be 550, right? That's the only reason we hadn't done them originally. And then the only reason I said I couldn't really do them during the day. I didn't say I couldn't do them, by the way. I said there's no chance I can do them now. And it's very different. If you send me to do something later at night, I can do most things, right? The problem is when you try to send me to do stuff in the afternoon, there's no one here, right? I go to LFG and there's no one there. Fireteam Finder's a shit show. No one's on. And the game's already half dead, remember? So, like, half dead plus daytime equals fully dead lazy? No. Pragmatic. It's like trying to go do a raid during the day. It's doable, but only if I wait longer than the raid's going to take to complete. Right? And I made that clear to you. Like, if I go looking for a raid, I'm going to be waiting longer than it takes me to finish the entire raid, and I have to reflect that in the time taken to do the raid. And that's why I just tell you it's just not worth it. Because I'm going to spend 2 hours looking for people, and like half an hour in the raid. Depending on what raid it is. Yeah? You know what I mean? So you're calling me lazy? I'm just like, no, it's just stupid. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nobody on at this time. Don't forget. Well, maybe if it was slightly earlier than this time, maybe if it was like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., there's somebody on, right? I know you like to watch them, but somebody has to be here, right? To do them. I do them when I can during the day, right? And I do put the audio on so we can listen to the funny audio. The fucking Indian guys get sworn at by me when I tell them to go back to fucking India, right? And go scam someone. That's happened in the past, remember? When I sat there telling him to go back to Mumbai and scam people. And he got really mad and rage quit. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to be in a raid with the fire team finding people, that's the problem. Like, you can sit there and say that, but half of them don't use the mic. And the other half are just bad at the video game. At least if you do a raid on, you know, LFG on Discord, if you tell them they have to have a mic, they have to have a mic, or they just get told to leave. Right? Because they have to talk in the chat in the first place. Usually. It's not a case of me, like, I will shout at them and everything. I don't give a shit. Okay, LFG. You know I will. I've got into arguments with them and everything. I don't give a flying fuck. If they want to do stupid shit, I'll tell them off. They're angry as fuck at me sometimes. It's funny. Oh, did you find more shit to pull from collections, did you, on your other characters? I mean, it was just ornaments that you were never going to use. The other stuff that I left in your fucking reward pass, right? There is stuff left in here on purpose, or there was anyway. Some of the items I left in here on purpose because you didn't need them, which were like armor pieces. I don't know if you've taken them out now again. Well, it's on you, because sometimes we can use them in the future for leveling. If we don't need them now, there's no point taking them. But hey, if you took them, it's on you. And yeah, doing fucking Hypernet and fucking, what's it called? Avalon with Fireteam Finder would be like playing with two epic shit shooters. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, there's Telesto done. 320, I killed a few more than I needed to. Alright. It doesn't take me that long to do Catalyst, remember. Some of them are just awful. Let's get the Trinity Ghoul out first. The problem is that we're going to run into here is I'm going to have to probably stop using I'm in the wrong place. I'm going to have to stop using flags for a second because you don't have enough money for me to buy more flags, right? So the Trinity Ghoul should be able to handle itself, right? With AoE, hopefully. Because I don't have the money to fucking... Well, I can buy some flags, but I don't have the money to buy lots of flags, so we're just going to have to deal with this for a second, right? Because I'm going to need the flags for the Lord of Wolves, right? That's what I'm saying. Trinity Ghoul's is a pretty decent AoE weapon, though. Should be fine, hopefully. The only problem is going to be like the bigger enemies, not grouping them up for me. How many flags do I have left? It can't be that many. Yeah, it's like 23. I don't know. Go after everything. Why didn't Trinity Ghoul power up? I killed something. Does it not power up without the catalyst? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to need flags. I forgot it doesn't fucking power up, does it? Or does it? Oh, it does. Is it crits? This thing sucks. I swear it was any kill. Trinity Goal used to be any kill. Why is it... Okay, whatever. Did they nerf this thing without me knowing? Because arc kills used to trigger it too. And it does arc kills. I think it's the catalyst that triggers it. That's the problem. I have to do crits to get it. Alright, well I guess we're wasting flags. Because otherwise it's going to take too long. I swear I remember Trinity Goal being better than this. It might just be because the catalyst is better than I thought. Yeah, okay, it is. It's because the catalyst is better than I thought. That sucks. Ooh, we didn't do stuff like this though. Don't really need the resistances other than arc usually. To get some more damage in. I forgot it's like crit kills that triggers the Trinity Goal because the catalyst is actually better and triggers off all lightning rod kills, which means you can perpetually chain it, right? So we're gonna do this, unfortunately. Funny, I'm getting crit kills and it's not powering hard. Godslayer broadheads. I wonder if that has any decent interaction with the heavy bow, Leviathan's Breath, and no one's noticed. Or are they just bad? Because this can stack on top of like other buffs. I guess it's just not good enough. It would have been cool if it was, though. Oh, I should probably put anti-barrier bow on too, just so it fires through things. None of these help me really. Just go there. But hey, if you like Fireteam Finder so much, you do it. I don't want to suffer. I ain't stupid. I would rather solo dungeons sometimes than use Fireteam Finder. That should tell you about the quality of Fireteam Finder. Remember when I was doing your Xenophage? And technically I could have went to Fireteam Finder to get people to help with that dungeon. To be honest, it would have took longer to deal with them than to just go solo it. You know what I mean? It was just quicker for me to just say, okay, and go do it myself. Because I'm very capable. Right? I am gonna need to get more flags after this though. Maybe. We only have like 21. We might have enough to do the Lord of Wolves. In the end though, we're gonna have to probably buy more flags in general. You never used to have a flag problem on your old account. That's because you had like 10 billion flags. Because we converted tons of shit into flags and they were clogging up your inventory at one point. Because we couldn't get rid of them quick enough. It's kind of funny. It was funny that we had so many. We have eventually got to do all these catalysts though, because the more we knock out, the more we can get new ones. Because we don't know what's coming either. Here's the problem, you see, if they release a new catalyst into the general strike pool, we're boned for getting it until we do all your other catalysts. And there might be a new catalyst or two in this update, you never know. Because remember, they're looking to, there's quite a few weapons that still need catalyst mark. And Bungie are looking to get some goodwill, if you know what I mean. Right? They're kind of fucked on the whole gameplay front, and they're kind of looking for an easy win. An easy win would just to release more catalyst, right? And yeah, this, by the way, this makes this bow a hell of a lot better. This is really dog shit without this perk. I can see why now the Trinity Ghoul was crap until they got a catalyst, because it was. I'll be honest. Is Darcy still here? That makes me salty. But you don't have Queenbreaker Catalyst. This is from the Epic Road. Thunderlord is a huge one we don't have. We need to get this at some point. We really do. This is a huge one because it actually makes the Thunderlord good for random shit, right? And not having it is a huge pain in the ass. That's part of the reason we're doing this, but also the fact that we want the Sleeper Catalyst too, which is from Nightfall Strikes, which is probably not going to drop till we fucking deal with this too, unfortunately. So if we just work our way through the Catalyst, eventually it should be fine. Because eventually we'll start dropping more and then we'll have to do more catalysts to do more, but that's fine. At least we're getting some then. There are weapons of concern though, like when it comes to like the only way to get them so far seems to be Cypher, which is kind of bugging me. Which means we probably have to be doing Xur's quest every week just to get Cyphers to buy another weapon from that pool or another piece of armor. Unless they add, I think the armor I think if we really wanted new armor, right, as in the armor pieces we don't have, we could try at some point to farm that Vex offensive event every couple of every so often when it shows up. On, Neomuna, because that does give new exotic pieces. Or at least newer exotic pieces than the other shit does. I know it does, right? That could get us more stuff, basically, on the characters. There might be some manipulation I can do as well. Where I load my account into a separate instance and sit in it and hope no one's completing it, which happens a lot because no one's there, right? And then complete one and then swap and load your character into the other one and complete the other one. Maybe. All right, Lord of Wolves next, possibly, right? So there might be some manipulation I can do with using my account. Lord of bullshit, where is it? This one might be annoying to do, unfortunately, because there's no AoE on it. And it has extremely crap ammo. So what I should probably do... Did you transfer that? Just ignore me. You ignored me. Good to know. Here we go. Alright. I think my best bet here is fucking all out fucking special ammo, because I'm gonna need it. I'm doing it. And then only one of these works. Oh, reload would be nice. Right. Because ammo, the ammo sucks on this thing. And I want to do this in as few flags as possible, and I'll tell you why. We don't have a lot of flags. Notice I'm dropping ammo rapidly. Because I'd run out of ammo before I ran out of enemies. If I didn't drop ammo for this thing, 100%. Its ammo's crap. It's a shotgun that fires 5 bullets at a time, you see. There's other stuff we need to try and get at some point too, Mark. We do need to get Acrius. You know, the Legend of Acrius. And its Catalyst. Because the Legend of Acrius is actually good on certain bosses sometimes. You know, because it has 1-2 punch or whatever. Or is it? No, it's something, right? I think it has 1-2 punch or something, right? Which makes it a really good option for when you can punch something, because it's a really powerful shotgun. You know, like Ghost of the Deep, for example, the boss on that that jumps out of the water. Legend of Acrius is really good on him, for example, just as a you know, a boss type. So we're gonna have to get a Cypher and get that probably. You know, just general weapons we're missing, you know. I'm just spraying this thing. Like a machine gun. The ammo thing's working though. You put a bunch of these ammo fuckers on, you get ammo. You just have no defenses. Look at the special bar go. Into the special meter? It fucking flies up. Shame it only does about 15% per run. Do I have enough? I hope I have enough. Otherwise, I mean, we can probably do this without flags. 16 should be hopefully enough, right, to just finish out this weapon. But hey, 3 more closer. Well, 4 more closer because we did the other one too. To being done. Remember, there was 15, so 4 more will put us at 11 catalysts to do. If you hadn't collected any more between me counting them, which you might have, right? Not too bad. Doesn't this thing have an alt firing mode? It doesn't. Okay. Is that what the catalyst does? Probably. Defeat combatants with shotguns. For real. The amount of this garbage I've done from random weapons is fucking stupid. Are we going for your fucking seal, are we? Your Deadeye seal? Is that what's going on? Just doing all these random guns, where is it? What's next? Oh god, this seal is awful. I just realized how terrible this seal is. You have to play a lot of PvP for this seal. It's only not bad gilding it because you don't have to do all that shit again. Right? When you gild it, you only have to do like minor garbage, like get crits and things. Not do all the fucking medals again in the Crucible. Honestly, we'll get to some seals eventually if we get bored, right? If we get bored, it's Deadeye and the Crucible. Don't get bored. I mean, there's plenty of other garbage to do here, I'm gonna be honest. If we ever get severely bored, there's plenty of fucking random ass seals. I'm sure. There's the Gambit seal. Woo! Fucking die. Apparently the 30th anniversary seal is still gettable. Somehow. It's not in if it's not in Legacy seals, you can still get it. Oh god. I know you love your seals. You had all of them. Nearly. You found that one cheater that had to be playing the fucking day one raid. Yeah, having all these ammo finders on has helped me just spray. It's so dumb. We'll get there eventually. Like I said, this thing's generally sometimes used for DPS, so it's not a bad thing having this upgraded either. Right? A lot of these have been not terrible weapons to do Catalyst for. Just because they make the gun so much better. I'd argue if we do the Risk Runner Catalyst at some point, it would probably be decent, but this is a pain in the ass. I need to know if you can damage yourself with Arc still. Because if you can do it easily at Shirochi. Oh, wait, Shiro does Arc damage, doesn't she? I'm pretty sure she shoots you with Arc damage. I'll have to check that. If she does, it might be easy to do Risk Runner here. I'm pretty sure she fires arc bolts. That's not an arc bolt, but the one she throws off at you, that is an arc bolt, I think. Maybe. If those are arc bolts, then it will proc Risk Runner's perk, and Risk Runner becomes a monster and just mows down everything. She doesn't shoot at you once they're all dead. I want to know if she would shoot at me or not. Because then I could die and see if it's arc damage or not in the corner. But alas, Shirochi stopped shooting when all the ads are dead. How are we doing on flags? Oh, we're down to 12. We're fine. I did change this. Oh, you changed it back. Dick. I changed this to Glimmer for a reason. Because you need Glimmer. Whenever you need something, I usually change the Ghost mod. Remember, like I said, I do treat your account like my own account. So you'll see me randomly change shit. Because that's what I do. I don't use a fixed spec. I will swap to whatever's needed at the time, and I don't care. That's when you sit there saying doing loadouts, I'm like, don't copy what I do, because I literally switch things on the fly. As needed. Oh, nearly there. I won't bother using a flag for this one. We got our 60 bounties ready. Let's see how many Bungie fucking take away from us randomly. If they, I hope they don't. I really hope they don't fucking do like they did with the fucking clan bounties, where they announce something and then they do something completely different. I'm not gonna do it. I hope we're fine on those. They're not gonna take all of them. I just hope they don't take anything important. If they take the Dreaming City ones, I'm gonna be salty. Really salty, because we have like 5 of those. Alright, there we go. Are we happy now? So that's done as well. And we are down to... How many cows are we down to? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. I know you have more catalysts though. But we'll just count the ones you actually have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need an ergo some. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. There's 11. There's 11 catalysts left. Okay, not too bad. Alright. What the? I didn't say launch Xbox. Oh. I mean, what? Is that it? Am I done? Can you do 1 catalyst before 1? No, I'll do 4. And it's not even 11 yet. Okay, tonight, that's fine. Alright. But you got the catalyst. You have 11 catalysts owned currently that you haven't done yet. Okay? Some of them are PvP, which isn't that bad. Just be aware of that. Like stuff like I think the Hawk Moon might be PvP, I can't remember. Not the Hawk Moon, what was it? And then the other one is like, you know, kill Cabal with the fucking, what's her name? The stupid scout rifle. But yeah, if we're done. Well, it depends. Because I might just start up at midnight regardless of when Epic goes off. I'll see. When I start doesn't matter because it means I just go the 6 hours anyway, so I'll be on till the morning anyway. I'll see what I'm doing. Because I won't be starting my account till a bit later because I don't trust Bungie to have the servers up and working on time, ever, usually. So I'm probably not even going to start at 6, 5 or 6 myself. I'm probably just going to ignore it and get on later. I advise you do the same, but what do I know? I don't trust them. I think the game will be fucked and broken and fucking on fire because they fired QA. What's this doing? Ooh, Steam Awards. The store pages are now officially wider. Cool, we can sell you more crap. What crap is on sale? Browse. Top sellers. The Steam Deck is very on sale at the moment. Yeah, I know, but like I said, I might not even be starting until 9 myself on my own account. Is this on sale? It was on sale for Black Friday. It probably isn't anymore, right? This is still... The funny thing is, right, even at these prices, right, this still is cheaper than all the other handheld PCs on the market, the Steam Deck. It's not the most powerful PC, but it's enough usually. I mean, this one's especially a good deal, the OLED one. Like the 512 OLED isn't that bad. I think this one's a bit of a rip-off. The 1TB, because you can get a 1TB drive and put it in yourself for cheaper than that. But anyway, Steam Deck. Well, it depends when I might not be on until 9, Mark. That's the thing. I might not start on my account till 9, which means I'll just play for a couple of hours and then I'll start on yours at 12 or something. I'll see. I'll see how it goes. It depends on Bungie's servers too, to be fair, right? Because if their servers aren't up for like the first 5 hours, I'm not going to care. It's not lazy, fuck off. Play World of Warships. Battlefield 6 is on sale for 15%. Cyberpunk is very on sale on PC for some reason. Euro Truck Simulator. Oh yeah! Ooh yeah! Honk that horn. Anyway, what is Mountain Blade Bannerlord fucking 2 or whatever? My next game, absolutely not. What else is down here? The Elder Scrolls Online is on sale. Of course it is. Hearts of Iron is on sale. This is an RTS, isn't it? This looks fun. Nazis! Yeah, I think it's an RTS like Civilization or something. Oh my god. It does. This looks kind of cool, the map, if you know what I mean. The whole World War II thing, but I bet it's boring as shit to play. Stellaris, this is another RTS game, isn't it? Like, this one's a space one, so this one's also probably boring as shit to watch. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered is on sale. Helldivers. A lot of the Sony games are on sale, actually, and the Xbox games are on sale. If I will, let's see if did they put in, because Elden Ring's big update is in 2 days, right? For Night Rain. Did they put Elden Ring on sale yet? They did not. Right? I expect Elden Ring Night Rain at least, or Elden Ring Original to go on sale within the next 2 days on most platforms. And the reason I say that is because they have a DLC coming for Night Rain, which is this, isn't it? Forsaken Hollows. Is this out on the 4th? No, it says it released on the 20th of May. No, that's Night Rain itself. Never mind. I swear this comes out on the 4th, which is the Forsaken Hollows. So normally when they release a DLC, like I said, the price on Elden Ring goes on sale, to generate hype around the game. We'll see if that happens, right? That's why I think it hasn't been on sale yet, by the way, Mark. That's why I think it didn't go on sale for Black Friday. I think they're doing their own sale on the 4th when they release the DLC, right? Because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Don't you think? I am smart. So that's probably why you didn't get a Black Friday sale for Elden Ring on PlayStation, because they're probably doing their own sale on all platforms, right? To coincide with the DLC releasing on the 4th, I think. Is it the 4th? Yeah. Elden Ring Night Reign: The Forsaken Hollows launches on December the 4th, right? So they've got a DLC coming for... It's only £13 the DLC as well. It's really reasonable from Software. They really are. Destiny 2 Renegades! Oh! 6 hours! What a shit game. You know what? I was looking at Sonic Crossroads. This looks more fun than Mario Kart. For some reason. I know there's no audio. It's muted down here. Ow, my ears. Never mind. Not doing that. Did that... I don't even know if that shows up on stream or not anyway. No, it doesn't. I think. Actually, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. This is basically Mario Kart, but Sonic. Except it looks a hell of a lot better for some reason. I don't know who half these Sonic characters are. What the fuck's this green thing? What the fuck? Knuckles just got a monster truck. Okay. I still don't know who the green fucking parrot is. Interesting. What the fuck? The SpongeBob pack? Oh god. What else is on here? Any random shit? No. Alright, I'm done. I'll be back later.